I'm Geoffery Rogers, and I'm here with Tachara Ashford, who has been in the beauty biz for many years, coming from foster care and now becoming a successful business owner. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. So you're celebrating your 5th year anniversary, but you've been in the business for 20 years.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
So I've been in the business for 20 years. Started as a braider, then transitioned to hair straightening, natural hair, and then from there I got into like the facials, massaging, and also I started getting into the makeup. So from there I was like, you know what? It's gonna be time to open up my own business. So I finally decided to open it up. And this month actually marks 5 years of being a business owner.
So talk about, I did some research on you. We went to school. Talk about the process of going to school. Did you start school first or?
So with me for my process, I was in and out of college trying to figure out what to do, how to go about my career. And once I figured out I wanted to really open up my salon, I went for business and decided school wasn't for me. I just wanted to jump right in to the business part of like my business. So from there, I went to Continental School of Beauty, and I started with hair, and then I went into aesthetics, and then that was just the makeup and the facial part of it, and that's where it started to show me my path of like, this is it.
We'll talk about the journey of Makeways Beauty Salon. I see it's very successful. A lot of people are your customers. Talk about just the start process of that.
Okay, so the start process of that, it came from just the hurdles of trying to go through different salons. And with that, I went through 9 different salons trying to
Right.
find out how to run the business, how to be successful. And when I got to the point of that success, it was basically trial and error of like what not to do. And it
Yeah.
caused me to stick with what's in and what's out and what's new and what was needed. And what was needed in the community, it was dealing with the problems of the scalp, making sure I can fix the issue. And I decided I'm going to focus on the holistic approach. So with that, I decided today, from here on out, I was like, I'm going to stick with doing detox treatments on
Yeah.
the scalp, detox treatments on the feet, and focus on the part of how can I hydrate and keep the hair growing after we deal with the issue on the scalp. So I created an oil to keep that going.
Wow, that's amazing. So you've been in the business for 2 decades. There's going to be some obstacles in between to that. Talk about some of the obstacles that you face.
A lot of it is trying to bring people into my world to see my vision. There's this stigma of you don't need the part of actually being professional. Those situations actually come in play with the business a lot because this industry you have to deal with a lot of customer service, so that's something you can't really teach. It's something you have to own in and learn from just the customers. So that's the biggest thing that I feel like I deal with is actually the customer service part of teaching that you have to be professional and you have to
Yeah.
take the risk with your own business, and then just having that personal life of like, with social media being so big, how do you have your work life balance with your actual business life balance and dealing with uh, customers that might not fit your brand or even workers that might not fit your brand. So I just made it a point to stick to the boundaries and standards and not straying too far away from the goal, which for me, my goal
Yeah.
is to make the customer happy and make sure I'm giving them what they want by the end of their service.
Yeah. So talk about some of the positive things of going into this business.
Um, the positive for me was I had a lot of problems with my identity. So that was a problem. As I grew up, I was like, I need people to feel beautiful and look their best
Yeah.
all the time. So I was like, I want to make people feel good and look good for these interviews. And when they go to graduations, and the fulfilling part of that is there's a picture that's going to last longer than they will ever expect. And I'm part of it. Weddings, anniversaries, and then the joy that I get from it because I made that happen is so rewarding. So I'm always trying to learn something new to be like, okay, what else can I do? Do you need an eyebrow wax? Do you
Yeah.
need makeup? Because I want to be a one-stop
Look
shop.
glamorous.
Yeah, like, but I don't want them to have to go to 10 different places. So I try to make it as easy as possible. So that for me is the best thing that I can give them, just that happy feeling.
Now, you were in foster care.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10
10
siblings.
siblings.
Talk about your childhood a little bit and coming up.
So growing up, I come from a trauma background where having the 10 siblings, we was the biggest family at that time in Monroe County to be split up. Things wasn't the best. Family took us in. Foster homes was something that was like short lived for some of us. My aunt and uncle took in a good amount of us, and they did the best that they can. But with that, it came with just constantly finding your identity and trying to figure out where you are in life with where you fit
Yeah.
in. So it was a lot of just who am I? Where do I belong? And
Mm-hmm.
which way should I go? Because when you split up like that, now is a constant battle of like my worth.
Yeah.
Am I worthy? Am I good enough? Because it's a piece of you that feel like there's something missing all the time. So I always was like, I have to find who I am. And once I figured it out, um, I just ran with it.
So that trauma kind of motivated you a little
Oh
bit
yeah.
to move forward. Are you still communicating with your other siblings?
Here and there, when you deal with that type of drama, it's something that's going to have its ups and downs. I try to stay as positive about it, but it's hard when there's trauma involved. So all I can do is just wish the best for people because I'm at a point in my life where I'm so successful that I have to do what's best for me. And sometimes people fall off from that. So
Yeah,
all you can do is keep ticking and making things happen because right now my focus is my clients and
absolutely.
building my brand and my business. And one day I want to start a family and I just want to leave some things in the past, but have it shine light on like positive ways. And that's where I'm at right
So
now.
you mentioned you want to start a family. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids. One day that's the goal. I don't have like a set like when, but it'll happen one day.
So is there any makeup artists, idols who are either with us still or no longer with us that you kind of look up to or use as motivation?
Um, as of right now, I just really I look at like just the artists that are local, and I just try to like be inspired by the ones that are local because I see a lot of famous people that have artists that used to live here and they ventured off. I don't really have like a set person. I
Yeah,
just idol everybody that's following a dream, and
right.
I just take on something from them. And the biggest thing is just not giving up.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see an expansion? Maybe you want to expand to other cities, other towns,
I'm not
maybe other
sure.
states.
I'm not sure. I'm in this weird place where I'm like, okay, I'm at 5 years with the business, 20 years into the business, but I'm not sure where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird place right now.
What do you want to say to people who want to get into the beauty industry, whether it's doing hair or maybe doing nails or just the basics?
Um, Whatever you decide that you want to do or how you go about it, make sure you find your niche because that's going to help. It's going to help because the sooner you figure out what it is that you want to do, the faster you can practice and really focus in on that because it's going to make you even more successful sooner versus later. So really figure out what it is sooner and then the success just comes. It's going to happen.
Absolutely. No, there's a lot of younger people who can be watching this,
Hmm.
possibly want to get involved.
Okay.
What do you want to have to say to the younger audience who is watching this?
Don't give up on an idea that you think might not work. Write it out. Really write out a business plan to begin with. Even if you don't know what it is that you might want to do, just put it on a piece of paper, speak it into your future, and make sure that there's something or someone you idol or you watch other people's success to be motivated and driven so that you can be the next person in line, because your time is your time, and when it's meant to be, it'll happen.
What do we see from the future, in the future from you, Miss Ashford?
In the future, I am still trying to figure out what more is it that I need to give to those that's in need. I feel like I've done so much. Now I'm just trying to see what's next. So I'm not sure quite yet, but it's something big coming. I can feel it. I'm
Wow.
just not there.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Something's happening.
Yeah. So what do you want to say, as we get ready to end this? Any last things you want to say or talk about?
The biggest thing is make sure that with like social media, it's a lot of pressure. Don't get so wrapped up in, oh, this person made it before me, because honestly, that can stop you from jumping into what's for you. Like, let it play out. Take your time, be patient, because the biggest thing is social media will push you to think and believe that you have to go faster than you are ready. And please take your time, because your time is your time.
And where can people contact you to do some work on them?
So I have a salon on Park Ave. So I'm located closer to Alexander, and I'm 151 Park Ave, rear. And you can contact me by my website, www.makewaysbeautysalon.com, or you can contact me by phone or my email, which when you go to the website is all on the website.
Well, thank you for coming on,
Thank
and
you.
hopefully people are motivated by this to possibly join me. Somebody may see this video and say, I want to
Yes.
work with you or expand with you. We'll see. I'm Geoffery Rogers. You can find out more information about her and this interview on gslnews.com or all of my social medias at GSL News. Thank you, and thank you for joining
No
us.
problem. Thank you.
Yes.
Have a good one.
You too.
And keep it up.
Thank you.
Because you're
Thank you.
doing big things too.
Hey, I'm trying.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you again.